I want to give you today in this video everything you need to know to not trash your money away. But I have a bad news for you. If you cannot stay on this video for longer than 5 minutes, most probably you will not make it for the financial success. Why? Because you don't have enough discipline and you don't have enough attention on the subject to make it happen. I will list all things that you need to stay away from to keep the money that you earn every single day with your hard work. At all costs, avoid these things, and this will be the financial freedom story. These things, educational system and big companies do not want you to know. These things are not being discussed at schools. These things are the things that keep people poor and every single day make them even more poor versus how they've been yesterday. And also, these 7 things been listed by Warren Buffett as the things which keeps people poor. If you want to learn money, read what Warren Buffett did. We are talking about self-made billionaire here, so he definitely has something to share with us. Okay. If you are with me, let's go for it. First thing, poor people spend their money off, which is absolutely waste of the money. New cars. If you're buying brand new car, it is absolutely direct waste of your money. Why? Because there is such a thing as depreciation of the car cost the moment you got out of the car salon. And this depreciation of the cost is around 20-30%. Okay? I tell you my personal story. I myself bought a brand new car. It's 15 years ago. By the way, I'm still driving the same car now because I don't want to have this depreciation effect that I had the moment I did this purchase 15 years ago when I was not very financial savvy. So now you can easily go in internet and check it. The car that you want to buy directly from the salon and the car which with 2-3 years of usage, and you will have huge difference of cost. It will be around 30,000-40,000 depending on the model that you're looking at. What happened with the car during these 3 years? Nothing. It is still amazing, fantastic car. I have my car again for 15 years and it's still amazing, fantastic car. So most probably you don't want to waste this 20-30,000 of your money that is so difficult to earn on these brand new cars. Number 2, credit cards. I think that if you think that you are poor, you shouldn't have a credit card. It should be forbidden by yourself to you to have a credit card. I never paid interest on my credit cards. I do have 2. Okay? I never ever in my life, I will be 40 in October, never ever I paid an interest. Why? Because I use credit cards for the things I need to buy if I cannot buy them with the debit cards, but I never pay any interest to the bank. On top, you have different kind of fees on these credit cards. The moment you actually late with your payment, you already have the late fee. And the moment you do overdraft suddenly on your card, which some people are doing, you have another fee. On top of the interest of 20-30%, which is normal global interest on the credit cards across the world. This is crazy. This is literally trashing your money. So if you want to trash your money, have a lot of credit cards and never pay them on time and pay all the fees. And this is direct way for you to stay poor. Next one. Drinking out. Who of you are going to the bars and drink out? Tell me. I'm sure I have some in my audience. A normal drink, doesn't matter what you're drinking, will be around $2-3, €2-3 or francs. When you go to the bar, the same drink will cost you $10-15. Just for the sake of the fact that you are in the bar, just for the sake of the bar, for the sake of the thing that you are in the social environment. Of course, if you do it once in a year, no problem. But if it is your normal routine every Friday or all the weekends, or like, I don't know, several times a week, and you buy not one drink but several drinks during the day, imagine how much it's accumulate and how much money you're wasting. Next one, dining out. Now I will have a lot of haters who will tell me that I'm killing the family time. I actually love family time, and we with my husband, although we have very high standard of living, we cook a lot at home and we love it. First of all, food at home in many cases is much better versus in the restaurants, because you pick the high quality products yourself and you know how you want to cook it, and you can have a lot of joy cooking. In the second one, like normal dish that you cook at home will cost you maybe $2-5 depending on what exactly you're cooking by the person eating, but in the restaurant the price will be $20-40. So it's like 10 times higher versus what it is in home. Again, if you do dining out once, 2 times, 3 times a year, no problem. If for you it is a regular way of eating and you eat a lot outside, like 4-5 times a week, you are trashing your money away. You are just trashing it, making business for some other people who are owning the restaurant. It's very kind of you to make their business, but I'm not sure it's good for your financial success. Next one, which will be a surprise for you, and again, it's coming from Warren Buffett, but I think many people can relate. It's actually gambling. A lot of people are still trying luck and gamble to get some big amount of money suddenly. I have a bad surprise for you. It's not happening. Honestly, it's very rare. And now I will share with you the story which you will not like, because it's exactly this kind of rare story. So I don't have any places, any casino or whatever to gamble in my country of origin, because it's illegal, okay? But when I moved to Europe, suddenly I saw that there is a lot of different casinos here and there, and once I was invited by my friends to spend the time in casino. Again, it was like 15 years away. I was not most smart person, let's say it this way. I learned a lot since then. So, but we went out and I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't want to spend anything actually, because I didn't like the idea of it. And again, like, I'm coming from the culture where it is illegal. But I said, okay, like, I will take 3 jetons, each of them for €2, and I will see what it's getting. On the second jeton, I got €2,500. Ta-da! Yes, I know you will hate me from this story, but I'm the person with very high discipline. So the moment I got this money, I finished my game and I went out. And it was just after 10 minutes that we arrived. Okay, so I personally canceled this evening, because I said, okay guys, it will not get any better from here, so we need to leave. Of course, everybody wanted to have fun, to have joy and continue, but I had enough discipline in me to say, no, we stop here. And of course, if you are like this, very good for you, maybe you can manage it. Still, I will not get into this risk. Next one, by Warren Buffett, what you should avoid at all costs, because it makes you poor, is cigarettes and any kind of smoking, maybe vapes or other things that you're doing. So this is an interesting one, and this I see a lot across poor people. The more poor you are, the more cigarettes you smoke, which most probably you remove this stress or something like this. But cost of these cigarettes is crazy, because it's very expensive now to smoke. And if you're smoking, most probably you are spending something like $200 per month, which is crazy amount of money already. But it's becoming even more crazy if you think about all this money during the period of time. Imagine you are smoking for 40 years, okay? So if you do easy calculations, 1 year of your smoking is 2.4 thousand, and 40 years of your smoking is actually 100,000. Most probably, many of you cannot even imagine that one day you have $100,000. And this is from your everyday smoking that you're doing. But I will shock you even more. If you want, you go into Google and you say compound calculator, and you want to understand a little bit of what it will be if you actually would be investing with 200 every single month for 40 years, what will happen with them? And you will realize that in 40 years you would have $300,000, which is massive, massive. Please don't trash your money away. If you have this free money, go and put them into your retirement fund, and you will have $300,000 40 years from now. Go into the next one. By the way, another thing that we are not talking about here with cigarettes and smoking is the fact that most probably one day you will pay a lot of medical bills, because there is a direct correlation for all lung disease, and the worst of them being cancer and smoking. So one day it will cost you most probably many $1,000s to treat yourself from this bad habit that you have right now. And seventh, like gadgets and new devices. Who wants to have new iPhone here? Who are already bought the latest, greatest iPhone which is now in the market? I'm talking to you. So yes, it is very nice and fun to have the latest, best technology which is out there. It's always super exciting, it's always super interesting, and it's always cool to be the first one with the latest iPhone. This being said, technology doesn't change much. So the iPhone that I'm filming now, it is not the latest, greatest. I have it for the 2-3 years now. But it does the job, and I don't see the massive difference versus new one. Sorry, I don't. So I will not go and spend this another 2,000 of my hardly worked and gained money on this new toy to impress anyone around in my surrounding. And you should not do neither. So my dears, 7 things that poor people waste their money on and it keeps them poor, by Warren Buffett. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification bell. Like this, you will be the first to know when I'm uploading the new one. And till the next time, bye bye for now.